I'm going to go back to recording this. That's why. Because no matter how well you think you're doing in life, if you can't answer this question, and you can't understand the question, you're not doing well enough. Because if you're not a different animal and the same beast, you're clearly not doing as well as you could be. I'm certainly not. Because none of us are. Only one man has ascended to that level of greatness, and it is Kobe Bryant.
Now, I got a follow-up question of my own from that one.
Oh,
Are
boy.
you saying that Kobe Bryant has ascended past the John Cena level?
Now listen. John Cena is an idol. He is a nation. But Kobe Bryant is an empire. Kobe attacks fast and he attacks strong. And I heard once from a friend who speaks Ebonics that he goes hard in the paint. Now, I don't know what that means, but apparently that is a very good thing for basketball players. Wow, almost said the other thing.
That's racist.
But yes, yeah.
Have a drink for more understanding of your hierarchical looks on celebrities, I guess it would be.
Yeah. Yes, Kobe Bryant is equal or greater than John Cena.
Okay, so the next question. Do you know the dance steps to an annoying, cheesy pop song?
I don't know any dance step to anything.
So you don't dance?
I know how to waltz. That's it.
What about the safety dance?
Now, see, you can dance if you want to, and you can leave your friends behind. That's like that. You can do that. Because, from what I have understood, your friends aren't keen on dancing. And if they're not keen on dancing, you shouldn't associate with them. So it is what it is. Next question.
I'm going to say no drink on that one because you ditch your friends. Don't just ditch your friends.
If they can't get down, I don't know what you want from me.
Okay, so would you rather watch a porno of your parents or watch one with your parents?
Double shot. Hold on. Oh my god, no.
Give it the drink to forget.
I need the Men in Black. I need them to wipe my memory from the past 10 minutes. Help. Oh my god. Hold on. Oh god. Really hits you right in the chest there. It's right there. I think I grew into a chest hair. Check another one right there. Penny, you want to see it? I grew another one. It's right here. I'm going to turn the camera on. Hold on.
Oh, great. Here comes the full frontal nudity.
I'm still clothed for now.
For now.
If this goes another half hour with these kind of questions, I'm pretty sure I'm going to lose my pants.
That is the question. How much longer are we going to go with this?
I mean, really, I still have drinks, so it's really up to you. You're the curator here.
I mean, I'm here forever.
Well, it looks like we're going forever. All right, well, until I run out of drinks.
Or till we run out of questions.
That is true, but I also have more that were asked. But anyway, so, next question.
Would you rather go deaf in one ear or only be able to use the internet 1 hour per week?
Deaf. Oh my god, deaf. I'm not. There's no further explanation.
What if it was deaf in both ears?
Internet.
You'd give up the internet over your hearing?
Wait a minute. That's not possible because without the internet, I can't do my job.
Yeah, you'd be fired. That's a problem.
But then if I'm deaf, I can't hear the candidates.
You get
I'm
fired either
screwed.
way.
This story ends one way or the other with me losing my job.
Wait. They can't fire you for a disability, can they?
They can't, but they can switch my position, which will extremely hurt my chances for the position that I'm currently being groomed for. And at that, I'll just start stabbing people in the office. Like, I don't have time. Listen, I've been here almost 2 years. I've done a lot of work. And I've got all my eggs in this basket. Alright? Please don't fuck with this. Alright, next question. This recording is going to be weird, by the way, because I'm not going to upload it. I recorded part of it, and then we started having that connection issue, so I'm re-recording. So I'm just going to re-record, like, upload this part, just because.
Okay,
There's going to be a weird gap.
What's your ideal Friday night?
God. Well, I did say I'd answer this honestly. So, wait. I need a little more context, and Panda, you can decide on the level of context you give me here. So, now, is this con or not con?
It's ideal, so it's either or, like whichever one you would like better.
You know what? I'm gonna give both. I'm just because so you can get the better scope of it, right? So let's say I'm not at a con. No, ideal Friday. Get out of work at 5. I'll take an Uber home. Get home like 5:30. Probably take a little nap. Say, all right, I'm gonna be refreshed for tonight. Get up, shower, shave, make sure I'm nice and good looking. Wait. In this scenario, am I in a relationship?
It's ideal, so it's whichever you prefer.
That's a trap. I can't. I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to answer that question. You have to answer the question for me. I'm gonna get a lot of questions if I decide to answer this.
So you pleading the fifth on this one?
No. I just need you to. I need you to tell me. I can answer the question. I just need you to answer this.
Let's say no relationship.
Okay. All right. I didn't choose this. I'm gonna preface. I didn't choose this. All right. So shower up. Make sure you're looking fresh. You're looking nice. You head out. You meet up with your friends. You grab a quick bite. Because you know what? You don't want to drink on an empty stomach. You should never drink on an empty stomach. It's just bad. It's going to be a bad time. So, you grab some food. You guys talk a little bit. And you head out to the bar. Now, at the bar, you're chatting up. You're not trying to bring anybody home right now. It's early in the night. It's like 10. You're not planning to come home till like 3. So you got a solid time window here. So you're going. Then you decide, all right, we're gonna go to the next bar. Now in Chicago, I could spend my entire night in one intersection and still go to 6 or 7 different bars because they're all next door. So you drink for a while, and then, as I mentioned before, eventually you're gonna find someone. Maybe it's and personally, I'm not a fan of like blondes. Like I've only dated like one blonde in my like. I don't want to call it like in the time I've dated. I've only dated one blonde. But like I'm feeling this blonde. Like I see her. She's with her friend. She's having a drink. I see the opportunity to create conversation, so I do. And then Panda, what did I say before? You sell her the penis. Yes, I'm bringing it back.
With or without Heelys?
No. I mean, you don't even need the Heelys for that. Now, ideally, you can bring the Heelys as an awesome exit when you have her, around the arm, and just wheelie away. But you walk to her like, hey, how's your night going? I'd love to buy you guys a drink. Start talking to him, and you sell her the penis. I mean, really, that's how it goes. You got to have your good friends by your side, and enjoying a cold pint. You got to have some cute girl you can talk to, maybe some beer nuts. I mean, at some point we got to go to Taco Bell. I don't care when it is, but it's got to happen. Help me out, girl, real quick. Um, but yeah, it's really like that. Con wise, uh, it's about the same. About 80% the same. Get off, take a quick nap, shower, get fresh, and go hang out and drink. The only problem with conventions, I mean, you can't. Obviously, you can't drink like on the main floor.
Usually.
Well, of course, there are like those rare ones. Well, hey, we don't really care. Um, but and a lot of the ones you can do it on the creep. But you drink and hang out. You know that there's gonna be a room party, which a friend of mine, he usually does parties whenever he goes to conventions. So he lets me know I go stop by hang out with him. But usually, you have a drink, you go hang out, and in a con, you find a cute redhead. You're like, hey, let's hang out. It is what it is. But ideal at the very end of the day, there should be beer, good friends, cute girls, beer, junk food, and if there's any time left, beer. I mean, apart from that, I don't know what else you could possibly want. I mean, maybe a prize show. I don't know, like a fight. I don't know.
I'm gonna say drink for that one due to no mention of grilled cheese or lava cakes or zebra cakes. And just blowing your own mind there.
So see, that's me time. That's for me. No one else gets that. That's mine.
Or Jack Daniels. You didn't mention Jack either.
That's because the Jack is in the beer. That's right. That's right. It's in the beer. All right. Next on the docket.
Do. If you could only play one game for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Fuck me sideways.
I mean, the answer is obviously checkers, right?
What the fuck? No. Now, what plane of existence would it be checkers?
I don't know. Elemental plane of fire?
Why would you... Even there, why would you pick that?
Fire checkers.
Fire checkers? No.
Fire checkers is much more awesome than regular checkers.
Yeah, no. If I could only play one game... Now, is it talking about series or just one particular game?
One game.
One game.
You get one. Choose.
It's a tie between... Well, no. Mm-mm.
It's not a tie.
No. World of Warcraft.
Just WoW.
Because, look, there's a lot of games that I really love. Like, Cthulhu Saves the World. I fucking love the hell out of that game. I love the Assassin's Creed series, so I can play a lot of those over and over. But if I'm playing it for the rest of my life, I need to know that it's going to be something that's going to be around for a while, that I'm going to get some form of changing with it. And in the event that, even if WoW only goes on for another 15 years, when it closes, I die. Because think about it. I can only play it for the rest of my life. So when they shut down the game, I die.
Or you could just not play games forever.
Are you fucking stoned? No. I will die. I'd rather die. It's like, hey, so we're shutting the server down in 6 months, and you can either just die with the game, or you can continue your life not playing games. Because sometimes talking to girls, it's like playing a game. I don't like playing games like that, but that's how they make it, and I'm not okay with it. So I'd rather just go ahead and die. I'd somehow work in having sex, zebra cakes, drinking, and playing at the same time in there. So when it finally goes offline, it's like, well, Della came for. All right, see ya. But don't touch any of my stuff. I'm taking it all with me when I die. I'm being buried with everything. I'm getting a separate custom coffin made for my futon.
Drink for that futon coffin.
That's right, futon coffin. What you gonna do, brother?
That's gonna be your funeral. Instead of flowers, you're gonna tell people to bring alcohol. The alcohol zebra cakes, lava cakes, or grilled cheese. No flowers.
No, no flowers. If you don't bring zebra cakes, lava cakes, grilled cheese, or Jack Daniels, you'll be turned away at the door.
But what if they bring a 90 pack of beer?
Get in here. I think that might bring me back to life.
Bring you back to life.
I feel like if you rubbed it against my face, it would just wake me up.
Just pour it down your throat. Just revitalized instantly.
It'll be like that scene from Underworld where they drip the blood and the guys, when they bring back Victor, and you see the blood going through like his bones and stuff and it revitalizes. It's like that, except with beer. Like the suds will touch my heart and it'll just pump back up.
Okay. Next question. Would you kill an innocent person if you thought it might mean saving a dozen other people? This means that there's no guarantee it saves the other people, but it might.
Look, to my paladin code. And I don't talk about my personal paladin code very often, if at all. But if that person is innocent, I'm not going to harm them. And I get that there is a chance that it might save other people, but I don't know that for sure. And regardless, this person has done nothing wrong. So I'm not going to kill him. I mean, I can't.
Well, what if not killing him guarantees the other people die?
That's horse cock. Because if it guaranteed that they died, killing that person...
No, it guarantees they die, but does not guarantee they live. You're in some sort of Batman Joker scenario here.
Listen, don't get me started on that scenario. Joker has killed more than enough people, caused more than enough property damage for Batman to just shoot him in the mouth and just walk away. Like, well, there's an exception for every rule.
In old school Batman, one of the first villain that Robin catches, after Robin's origin, Batman comments that they have enough evidence to put him in the electric chair.
I mean, there you go.
And yet, Joker's never been put to the chair.
See, Batman is a complicated man, and no one understands him but his ward. So, guns, not okay. Rockets, fine.
Guns not okay unless they're on the Batmobile.
Unless they're on the Batmobile. By all means, put a 50 cal machine gun on there. I mean, it is what it is. But, yeah, next question.
Drink for the Batman. One for Batman.
One for Christian Bale.
Only Christian Bale?
Well, Adam West gets him too.
Okay, so I'm not sure what this means, but perhaps you could translate. Can you spare 5 minutes to discuss our Lord and Savior based God?
Listen, if based God, and I honestly think I know who asked this question. Now, if my girl was to ever cheat on me, right? Normally, I get really upset. But when I find out that it's based God, I would thank him for sleeping with her.
So what is this based god exactly?
Okay, let me you gonna learn today.
Gonna have to take it back a few steps to what this is.
Okay, so
So
all right, I'm trying to. All right. So base god refers to a rapper. His name is Little B. Now, so his when people asked him, what is what does base mean? You know, like they because there was an interview. I don't remember what group interviewed him. But he said base means being yourself, not being scared of what people think about you. Being positive with your life. Doing exactly what you want to do, what you set your mind out to do. And overall, it's supposed to be like a positive thing, right? But then he turns around and he talks about fucking all these bitches, drugs and all that, and but apparently he is the base god. He has his life to him is so positive that he's the god of being based. So so this meme started coming up about him, and because there was a joke, it was like because base god fucks all the bitches. So when somebody talks about my girl cheated on me, but it's okay because it was base god. So then you thank him for fucking your bitch.
uh-huh.
So so it's this really dumb thing that came out of it, and I mean it is what it is.
So did you just spare 5 minutes?
I mean, listen, I don't always let guys fuck my bitch, but when I do, it's base god.
Okay.
Like I don't know if you ever seen the picture, but somebody did a meme picture of the scene from the Pokemon movie where Pikachu was crying, where Ash got offed, and they just and they just
First of all,
put
spoilers for a what, 14-year-old? No, not even longer than that. For like a 15, 16-year-old movie.
yeah, that movie is old as fuck.
How old is that movie?
Old.
Probably way
Wait,
off.
hold on. Jay said kill them. Who are they talking about? What? Oh, I'm gonna go back to the questions. Hold on. What?
Wait, you're going back to the questions?
No, I'm looking at the questions you put in the chat. Because my friend Jay's watching, and he was like, "Kill them," and I was like, "Who are you talking about?" But anyway, I mean, yeah. So that's base god in a nutshell. I know that you're not really hip on Ebonics like that, so
I'm not familiar with your hippity rap.
no, you're not. So next question.
Okay, we're actually running low on questions, so
Really?
we'll end it off once we run out of questions. How's that sound?
How many questions do we have left?
Looks like 7.
What? We actually went through all those? Wow, I'm impressed.
So, what happens if Pinocchio says, "My nose is going to grow now"?
Fucking see yourself out. I'm not answering that shit. I'm tired of that goddamn question.
Okay. Wait, do people ask that question a lot?
I hear that question a lot throughout the internet, and I'm not answering that question. I'm not getting sucked into it. I'm not doing it.
Okay. Would you rather have to brutally murder your entire family or be in the middle of a human centipede?
Um,
So that means you're the middle person. How?
I don't like when they say family. Do they mean like extended family or just immediate?
I'm gonna say like you have to go get like a family tree and go down the list.
Oh wow, that really swings things in a certain favor because a lot of my family has earned the right to be on the shit list with me. So at the same time, I really don't like people shitting in my mouth. Uh, I'm not. I'm not particularly a fan of shit in the mouth. I mean,
Hard question.
like my family doesn't deserve to be killed off like that. They certainly haven't done enough for me to take one in the mouth like that. So, wow, okay.
Remember, you have to brutally murder them. You can't just murder them. So we're talking like hardcore.
Huh.
And you may or may not be caught.
Yeah, that's true. There is no chance that I'm getting away with it. So if I go to prison, they might make me eat shit anyway. Wow. Although if they heard that, oh, apparently Jay says that. I mean, he is right. They haven't actually done. Well, no, Jay, you're not. Okay. Some family members are not innocent, per se. But for the most part, you are right. They are still innocent despite them annoying me till no end. I'm gonna have to eat the shit. I mean, it's not okay. I can't just off them like that. It's not. If I could off select family members, all right. It's the whole. I can't get rid of the whole. I can't do it. I'm gonna need those powers for when I go to jail. I'm gonna need a lot of lay on hands for my butthole because the shit is gonna get wrecked.
Okay. So, is there any superpower you'd be willing to trade your dong for?
No. No.
No?
No.
You wouldn't make a contract to become a magical girl?
No. Unless the contract was to keep my dick. No. No. Now you're just being silly.
Take your drink for no.
You know what? I will gladly take a drink and harm my liver and keep my scrotum.
Okay. Here's another one you probably get literally every time. Why do we park on driveways and drive on parkways?
Fucking see yourself out. Fucking there's the door.
Must have miscounted because we're down to 2. Last 2 questions.
Oh, hopefully they're good ones.
Are you a bad loser?
Am I a bad loser? Am I a bad loser? Partially. I say that in the terms of like when it comes to actually playing games, no. I mean, I know what games I'm decent at. I know what types of games I'm bad at. So, like, I mean, I can pretty much gauge how things are gonna go. When it comes to like people, like for instance, if you're talking about like like if you lose, if like talking about losing a girl to somebody else, like that shit happens. You know, like it is what it is. But when you talk about like stuff for like say work, like if I'm trying to, it has happened in the past. If I'm really trying to bust my ass to be noticed for a particular position, and I either get completely overlooked or I get looked, but somebody else winds up getting it, like sure, I'm gonna be upset about that shit. But that just kind of comes with the territory of it. Um, For the most part, no. But I mean, like work related stuff, sort of. But that's really only. That's really. I mean, to my knowledge, that's really been the only situation where I have like felt like a bad loser.
So you're saying you're a loser, just not a bad one?
I mean, sometimes I win, and when I win hard. But when I lose, like, hey, I lost. All right, I'll take an L. All right, and I walk off. Sometimes though, you end up crying in the hotel of the Hyatt. Now that is a story, but you know, for another day.
Okay then.
Yeah.
So I refreshed the page and found more questions.
Jesus Christ.
So we got more questions.
All right, fuck it. I mean, I still have plenty to drink here.
Okay.
Wait, how many more questions popped up?
10. There's 10 total.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah. There's nothing major.
What?
I just saw at the bottom of the screen it said, the delete all questions button had like a number, and I'm like, wait, there's not that many here. And then I refreshed the page and they're all like floosh. Okay, let's start. Let's start with the crazy little questions here that probably aren't going to get answered. Beer me? Question mark.
I will always beer you.
What does that even mean?
Listen, that means pass you a beer.
Huh.
That means that a question like that is only asked between brothers of the brew.
So you're saying this question was in Dwarven?
Yes. A fellow warrior and brother of mine simply stated beer me, and we shared a pint together. That is as beautiful a message of friendship that I could ever really convey.
Have you a drink for your apparently Dwarven brothers?
Here, I'm gonna finish off the beer.
Now for something completely different.
And now I have Love Shack stuck in my head.
What is your favorite Pop-Tart?
Fuck.
I want a Pop-Tart.
Shit. My favorite Pop-Tart. What is my favorite Pop-Tart? I'm really surprised that people want to know this.
Dude, Pop-Tarts are good.
I mean, but of all the questions you could ask me and, like,
Pop-Tart.
learn shit of, it's like, what's your favorite Pop-Tart? What? Alright, fair enough. Favorite Pop-Tart? It's got to be the cookies and cream one. I mean, you got your cinnamon ones. You got the original strawberry, and those are fantastic. But really, when you put them in the microwave for about 25 seconds, and nice and melted, dude, cookies and cream ones fucking takes the cake every time.
Microwaving a Pop-Tart.
For 25 seconds exactly.
Don't you normally put them in a toaster?
Nope. Don't have time for that. Nope. Don't have time for that.
Microwave only.
Yep.
That's an odd one.
You're an odd one. God.
Uh-huh. Okay, next question then. So, let's make sure I got this right. Towerfall or Lit Big Planet?
Are you fucking me?
I don't know.
Obviously, Towerfall.
I mean, what exactly are these?
I thought that they were gonna say Towerfall or Samurai Gun, and I would have went Samurai Gun because Samurai Gun is fantastic. Wait, you know what Little Big Planet is?
No, that's not little. It's lit.
Lit. Oh, you know goddamn well what they meant. Don't be an asshole.
Hey, you never know. Maybe this is something I've never heard of. What's a lit big planet? Did they light the planet on fire?
Ouch. They did with Alderaan. Except they didn't feel it for that long.
Take a drink for Alderaan.
Shout out to Alderaan. Alright, here's the memory.
Okay. So, the next question. Would you get down and dirty with a furry?
Man, would I get down and dirty with a furry?
We're gonna say this is hardcore furry. Like,
Hardcore.
hardcore.
Are you Medea? It's hardcore.
Hardcore furry. Like, full fur. I can't even talk.
Full
Full fursuit.
full force.
Full force.
Full force furry.
And they do make the appropriate animal voice.
I know. I know. I mean, obviously, I know what she looks like before she puts it on, right?
I'm gonna say no.
This is bullshit. This is fucking rigged. I'm not answering this question. This is rigged.
You're not answering?
This is bullshit. No, this is fucking.
So if you do know what she looks like before she puts it on, then maybe.
Like, you know what? Okay, all right. How about this, man? So I'm gonna bring out another beer just in case. I'm gonna finish this one. Hold on. Okay, so you know what? Just Google me a random image of a chick. You know,
What?
just do me a favor. Google me a random image of a chick. I don't know how you're gonna Google search it. Do whatever you want, and I can tell you hands down, yes or no. Like, yeah, I would. No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Because then I can decide decisively whether or not I want my penis in this girl.
But I mean, that's not how this works.
No. But there's a process behind it though. You gotta understand.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I'm gonna meet you halfway. You ready for a halfway point?
Meeting
So-
you halfway is never a fun time.
She looks something like that.
It looks like Galactus' penis about to hit an asteroid on her chest.
I'll put the image link in the chat. So
Yeah, if you look at her like above her tits, it's like Galactus' penis about to hit an asteroid.
so we're giving you the half furry kind of thing looking here.
I don't even know if that's a chick. That might be a dude.
We're gonna assume that it's
She looks roofy. I'm concerned. Who took this picture?
maybe it's that guy behind her. Look at him.
He looks like he would roofie someone. He looks like a child molester. So
So you're saying you don't want to get you some of them udders?
I don't. What
You
if
don't
I
want to take that to pasture?
I mean, what if I say I'm not like the others? So, you know.
You don't want to show her where the beef is?
Oh, God. Stop. No. Stop. I'm not doing it. Oh, my God. No. 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 You knock it off. Do cover. Refresh the page for me for your questions.
Okay. Why?
Cause I got a notification that there was another message.
Okay, so let's get you the new one then. Would you rather have a three-way with Shaq, a Mexican midget, and Shaq penetrates both of you, or get into a fondle match with Mr. Rogers and a Catholic priest?
I can't fit that whole question into the thing. I can't. Much like Shaq cannot fit his ginormous penis in my butthole. Like,
Is it going to be a Shaq attack? Or are you gonna let Mr. Rogers in your neighborhood?
Oh my god. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hold on,
What?
I'm having a difficult time processing what you just said. Hold on.
Did I
Oh
break
my
your...
god. So either let a shack attack happen or let Mr. Rogers in your neighborhood.
Choose.
Oh my god. Uh, I
Do you need to compose yourself? Do you need a minute to breathe?
This is wow. Yo, kudos to whoever asked this question. Um, I'm gonna have to go with Shaq. Now, for different reasons. Well, first of all,
Is Shaq from the back?
ah, ugh, God, I shuddered. Um, okay, so in the event you have a threesome with Shaq, right?
From downtown.
Ah, God, don't, just don't.
Boom shakalaka.
As I was gonna yell when he climaxes.
Yes.
Uh, uh, I need a shower. Um, but I feel like Shaq would be a much more gentle lover.
Then Mr. Rogers?
Yes. Mr. Rogers went to prison.
For what?
You didn't know that? Hold on.
Oh.
Hold up. Hold up. You're gonna learn today. Hold on.
I mean, wasn't he like in the Navy or something?
Yo, he was tatted up.
Marines. That's right, Marines. He had to wear sweaters to cover up his tattoos.
Yeah, he was the real deal Holyfield.
But see, you know, all he would have to do is sing, the little intro to his show. Won't you be mine?
Ugh. God. I mean, but yeah, think about it. I mean, Shaq, you think a hardcore Marine like that? I mean, he might be in. Listen, he's an elderly white dude. He's bored of the plain marital sex. He wants to experiment. I'm not okay with being the experimentation,
But remember, you're only having a fondle match with
but
him.
that's okay. I don't want Mr. Rogers to touch me.
There's a Catholic priest there if that helps.
I really don't want him to touch me.
But you're okay with the Mexican midget.
But he probably won't touch me because I'm too old for him.
But what about the Mexican midget?
Because I'm old enough to know how to use the internet and how to complain about priests touching me. The Catholic Church is not. Let me tell you something right now, and you can quote me on this, and the world can quote me, and I will put this test against the church itself. If a priest touched me like that, I will bring the whole church down on you. I will collapse the whole thing. I want to hear, oh well, we have got him counseling. No, 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 no. You swept this under the rug for far too long. I'm bringing the whole thing down. Whereas Shaq, you already know, he's gonna be, he may look intimidating because of the size, but he's gonna be a very nice, a firm yet gentle lover, and he's gonna take in consideration, hey man, I haven't done butt stuff, man. You gotta be all right. You gotta be okay with this, and he's gonna take it slow. And then when you see him doing the Mexican midget, it's just gonna be funny. It's gonna be the comic relief, and it's like, okay, I feel better about this. All right, let's do it. So it helps you go into it with a positive mindset, and then you're good. So yeah, I mean, he wins.
Oh, okay. Take a drink for way too much detail on that one.
Hey, I'm not the one who asked the questions.
Okay, so the next question. Is a big booty girl really the only thing that 2 Chainz wants for his birthday? Again, I have no idea.
Now, I'm just gonna be a fairly short answer. I mean, he did specify that all he wants for his birthday is a big booty girl. So, I mean, we can't even read between the lines. It is what it is. He wants a big booty girl. Now, she could be fucking fugly, but she got a big booty, so he's happy. I mean, he could do it with the lights off.
I'm going to have a follow-up question here because there is another similar question.
Okay.
If Big Booty Girl twerks, no one is around to record it, does my faith in humanity still lessen?
Yo.
Please note, I am censoring questions because I don't talk like that, but...
How are you censoring the question?
Well, I mean, if you look at the question...
Hold on. I'm about to... Hold on.
You're not even looking at these questions, man.
Listen. It's, what the fuck just happened? Hold on. I see. Oh, I see what you're aiming at. Okay. So the word he censored was bitch. All right. So if a big booty bitch twerks and no one is around to record it, does my faith in humanity still lessen? It shouldn't lessen because you learn a lesson about the bitch twerking. See, girls only twerk for 3 occasions. When they're trying to attract potential mates, when they're already impaled on the penis of said mate, or both. Because, fellas, if she twerks in the club, but isn't twerking on that penis, she's a liar. Alright? I don't care what she told you, how believable her backstory is. If she's twerking in the club, but she's not twerking on that dick, she's lying about something. She got a man, or she really does have kids. I don't know, but get out of there. By the time you finish, or as Pin, I'm gonna explain to you Ebonics. By the time you bust a nut, and she has not at any point during the encounter twerked on that dick, you need to get out of there. Because she is trying to trap you, and girls will do that, and I don't understand why. That will be like, oh, I'm going to get myself pregnant, and I'm going to trap him here. False. Because if I find out if you trap me, I'm coming after you. I will Liam Neeson your neck. That's right. Next question.
Drink for Liam Neeson.
Yo, shout out to Liam. Hold up.
Because Liam Neeson's still going strong.
Yo, he's still going strong. And you know what? In honor of Liam Neeson, you know what, Panda? I'm going to waterfall this one. So tell me to start and tell me when to stop.
Go.
All right.
Do. Okay. That's enough of that.
All right.
Next question. Would you rather have Nick Cannon join you on a rap song or Jay Bieber make you part of his entourage?
No, Cannon. Don't even pose the question. Nah, fuck. All right, Cannon. No, fuck it. Cannon.
Just instant.
Cannon. Because he fucked Mariah, and he gets points for that. Not enough points to be a part of the crew, but enough points to be featured on a track.
So you're gonna rap with Nick Cannon? Is that what it's gonna be about?
I mean, Mariah.
Just gonna do a rap song about Mariah.
I mean, she's like 50, but she still got them hips. It's crazy.
I mean, have you seen those old music videos?
I've seen the recent music videos. It's absurd.
Okay. So this personal question here.
Holy shit! All right.
Why do you think you're a paladin?
Wow. Oh, Jay, no, no.
That's right.
So to answer the question about the threesome, Jay messaged me. He was like, "Also, you have to consider that that Shaq is gonna say Shazam when he enters you,
Oh,
and then he's gonna yell, 'I am Kazam' when he finishes." Oh no!
that Shack attack you ready for?
Oh god! Oh, I got goosebumps. Stop!
He'll use his
All
Shaq
right.
Fu on you.
Hold on, Panda. Is this the last question?
No, there's more. You want?
Okay, let's let's come back to this for the very end.
We got 2 more questions.
That's fine. Yeah, we'll come back to this.
Okay, so what's it like to weigh up every day
I have no idea.
and look in the mirror, and then the quotes start? Another sexy guy come into my room last night. End quotes, question mark.
I have no idea what this person is talking about.
There you go.
I really wish I knew what the fuck was going on with this. And I don't. Because there's no dudes who are in my room like that. It's just me. And then the people I talk to on Skype, but they're not actually in here. So, I don't know. Next question. I don't know how to answer that.
Take your drink for a mysterious question of semi-illegibility.
I mean, sure. Fuck it. I mean, I guess.
And the second to last question, I guess, will, because we're going back to that other one. Roughly, how much would 2 fat chicks and a bag of Lay's cost in gold?
I love how you censored it again.
I'm sorry.
No, hold on. I'm gonna post in here so people can see what the question is.
So is there some reference here that I'm not...
Two fat bitches in a bag of Lay's.
Am I missing something here?
Honestly, if you're missing something, I'm missing it too. Because I don't understand this particular reference. So, again, I honestly can't say that it's anything particular. I mean, they weigh what they weigh. I mean, gold has a certain, like, mix, I guess you'd say it is. Like, hey, this much weight, is this in gold? I don't know what the exact measurement is, but it is what it is. So, if a fat bitch weighs 285 pounds, God, I mean, you do the math.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if you refresh if you want, but I think that would be the last question anyway, but unless there was another one that kind of like creeped on in there.
Oh, wait. We got one more.
Okay.
So again, me censoring things. I think people know I'm censoring it and they're trying to get around it. So boobs or butt? I'll censor it harder. Don't make me try to censor things harder.
How the fuck are you gonna censor this question harder?
You want to go there?
Tits or ass? See,
I could have said memories or posterior.
so yeah, tits or ass. So again, like I was saying before, it's you could have ginormous boobs, and sure, some guys would be like, "Oh my god," and lose their minds on it. Some guys are into the smaller ones, and be like, "Oh wow, it's really flat. It's like my best friend," and then you start questioning this stuff, Sean, and then like it just, I don't know, but again, for me, like a full B, like that's perfect. That's where it's at. But again, like I told you before, that example, you're at a convention, and you're talking with your friends, or you're having a drink of water, you're in the hallway, and you're just scoping the surroundings, and all of a sudden, boom, that eagle vision kicks in, and it just zooms in, and it's got the perfect slope. It's not, you know that when you slap it,
You took a
you know
you took some measurements of it,
like somehow you knew the
pulled out the
measurements.
protractor, and just
Yo,
got the angle.
if she's got the angle, she can get my protractor. So, I mean, you just know that it's gonna be like badass.
So you're saying two chicks come up to you. One has a perfect bust. The other has perfect booty. You can only have one. They otherwise look completely identical. Which one do you take?
I'm gonna have to go with the booty, man. I mean, if her friend wants to join in, I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna be rude, but fuck it. Gotta go for that ass, man. You gotta hit her with the with the Dean Winchester. Just that ass, man. That ass. For any of you who don't watch Supernatural Bridge, you should, because it will improve your life. But yeah, I mean, again, that is what it is. So, I mean, I'm, and when I first heard this question, I never really understood why there was such a division. But I guess when I first heard this question, I was 19, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. And thinking about it now, it's like, wow, okay, so I can completely understand this question. So yeah, I mean, I'd have to go with the ass.
And now take you a drink for being the slave to the booty.
Whew! Give me the booty. I want the
We're-
booty.
And that puts us back at why do you think you're a paladin?
Well, I'm gonna repost this question into the chat here.
Is the video even still up?
Yeah. Okay. Now, the paladin question.
People coming right at your personal right there.
And I have been asked this before. Paladin was a moniker I adopted for a number of different reasons. I mean, of course, between both the like D&D sessions that we've done in the past, of course, I've always found the paladin to be my favorite class. Especially like between the different D&D styles we've done, between 3.5 Pathfinder and the new edition, and even MMOs, like Warcraft, what was it, Alucid Online, like that generic WoW ripoff. Um, like I always found it to be like the most again, me personally, I found it to be the most useful of the classes. But more often than that, I really find that Paladin, especially considering like Panda, because again, you pointed out, they with the recent developments, they decided, hey, we can do a chaotic Paladin, we can do a just a lawful Paladin. Like they gave a lot of different depth to it, and I've always liked the Paladin, but when I first read about the Paladin, I think this was about 2.5 years ago. Remember the first D&D session we played over Skype, and we were still, really getting heavy into the D&D settings. I really liked Paladins, but I didn't initially want to play one because of the fact that, they were strictly lawful good at the time, and I felt that, and even reading it, I felt like, a Paladin, like, I get that to a certain degree, but a Paladin shouldn't be someone who is 110% by the law. Like, I always felt that a paladin is someone who is always striving for the greater good, not just, with society as a whole, but, like, even within himself. And almost how they described it when they first came out with it for, like, Pathfinder, like the chaotic good paladin, like the paladin of freedom, where he was more focused on, like, individual freedom. Like, I always felt like that was a much better understanding of a paladin, where it goes, hey, I worship who I worship, and I understand that with having freedom, even though within a certain structure, as regards like a church or an organization, like the kingdom you're in, there is still room to be good, to really bring this understanding upon you, to really free yourself to a certain degree, because again, even with institutions like a church, or like a government, there's a certain limit within how free you can be, but to really allow yourself to be free within that limit, and I know being free within a limit in itself is contradictory, but I I don't know. Just to me, it felt like it was somehow appropriate and it was somehow needed, because we all want to be free. Like, I completely understand that, but there are certain, and people complain about shackles of organization, but I feel like to a certain degree that is needed. Just like the need is there to be free. We want a certain structure, but we want the freedom to operate within that structure. And I feel like that is both the idea and myself to an extent, because even if you, and again, because this was sort of a personal question, so I mean, of course I'm going to get personal with it. Like, even with my job itself, some of you who may know what I do for a living, and some of you have no idea, and either way, I mean, it is what it is. But with my job, I mean, of course, as anything else, there is a certain shackle to it. Like, there is a structure to it. But within the boundaries of the job itself, I am free to dictate how to go about that. And I feel that it really does bring a certain order of clarity to, and again, not necessarily the world in general, but how I view the world. I mean, there's always going to be a structure, there's always going to be an institution, there's always going to be an organization, but there will always also be a certain freedom to operate within those guidelines. And to know that, from time to time, we do understand that there are certain things that your religion may dictate. There will always be certain things a country's government will dictate. But you as a person, you, as an individual, will always have the ability to operate within not only specifically what they give you, but how you can interpret some of those, facts, some of those statements. And, despite all of, the crap I may talk about certain situations or certain feelings, you know, I'm an extreme advocate of, at the end of the day, you are entitled to how you feel. You are entitled to speak about how you feel, and you're entitled to act accordingly to how you feel. But you should always really consider. And again, this is actually something that Panda, you really taught me a certain lesson about from time to time. It's like you can feel however you feel, but and it's weird in some ways. I do really thank you for the but section of this, but it was like you can feel how you feel, but it is also important to remember that in order to truly grasp the scope of how you think you may feel or how you think you perceive a particular situation, there are always going to be multiple facets for that particular situation. You could see it from this perspective, you can see it from that perspective. You could decide, oh, I feel this about it, or you could know somebody who feels this particular way. So it really builds and it paints a bigger picture, and it builds a better view for you. And again, really with that, and for the simplest terms, with paladins, they will always strive for not only the best in themselves, but for the best in what they believe in, and for the best of others because of what they believe in. And what I really believe is that, we all go through hard times, we all go through struggles, but we also go through really amazing times. We know amazing people, and we do the best that we can with what we have. And I feel like a part of the moniker that I really took with, this paladin, was the fact that, cause I myself, I'll be honest, I was a shitty person. I did things that I wasn't okay. Now I wasn't okay with back then. Thinking back now, that I wasn't happy with like decisions I made. And of course, a part of me was like, okay, well, it is what it is. You learn, you move on, and that's fine. But you always strive to do better. And I feel, and a major part was the paladin part in me was really to strive for better. Not necessarily the best, because we're always striving to do better. We're never striving to be the best, because the minute we are the best, we stop striving. So, to be better, to do better, to think better, it was really just a thought that I had to really improve my life, and it really has worked. I mean, it's so weird to think that I'm still, partly young, and I already have a career. I have a nice home, and that is what it is. But I mean, to really bring it full circle, I really find myself in that paladin role, and as far as that chaotic good paladin, because if you're happy and you are fixed, you are content, you are striving for that space you're currently in within the confounds of the current structures you have in your life, and you're still doing what you can to improve upon that, then that is a beautiful thing. And I think that what I've shown personally in, again, my personal life, that it's been it's worked, it's shown to be effective, and despite all the debauchery that we talk about with me, like me drinking, me hanging out, but at the end of the day, I still get what I need to get done. And I mean, we never really stopped striving, so it is what it is. So, Panda, any comments, questions?
I got nothing. Somebody posted another question as you were asking, or as you were answering that one,
Oh,
but that's neither here nor there, is it?
I mean, I'll answer it just because.
Uh, I So, do you know who? I'll just ask this. It says, "Okay," from all one word. I again. Final question shall be. So I guess I'll go ahead
What?
and copy this.
What?
Yeah. So you have a gun in your head, and you will die unless you, Kanye West, Nick Cannon. It says in parentheses, Gigolo getting lots of dough, Nick, and Bieber have to get on a track. Or,
What?
I'm just reading it. Or, you gotta get down and dirty with a furry, take a shack attack to the back, and watch yo girl twerk on based god penis. And that's completely.
I can't. I think I'm gonna die. Oh my god. I think that's Jay, because Jay at this point is probably as drunk as I am. Oh my god.
And now I'm closing out the
Hold on.
question thing, so.
That's fine. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to reread this, and I can't fit this all into the chat box I have down there, so that's not going to work. Okay, so I'm going to skip that entire part. So, you have a gun to your head. Now, you're going to die unless you, Kanye West, Nick Cannon, and Justin Bieber do a rap track together, or
It doesn't specify rap. It could be any type of
that's fine.
music.
I'm assuming it's Kanye West. It's going to be rap.
Kanye.
Listen. Yeezus depicts what kind of track we do, and it's going to be hip hop.
He is
So
apparently the greatest philosopher of our generation,
he is. Read up.
according to
Or
the internet.
you get down and dirty with a furry, take a shack attack to the back, and watch a girl twerk on base god. All right, so
Oh, you gotta watch Yo Girl.
yo girl twerk on the base god penis. So I'm gonna have to make that track. I'm gonna have to make that track for. Okay, so because thinking about it logically, so I could be okay with. I could somehow find a way to be okay with taking Shaq to the back. I'm not so okay with watching my girl twerk on base god a penis. But on the other hand, it's like, okay, while Nick Cannon, he isn't he isn't the biggest name. He's still not the smallest name, but he's not the biggest name in music.
Am I the only one that thinks like his TV shows when you say Nick Cannon? You know, like all that he did and stuff from Nickelodeon.
And also he ran Nickelodeon for a while. So
I mean, he ran Nick at a pretty good era.
yeah, okay. But see, you got Bieber. Well, as much as I personally don't like Bieber, he does bring a definite fan base with him. And then you talk about Yeezus. Now, I would be honored to be on a track with Yeezus. I'd be honored to be on the same album as Yeezus, let alone the same track.
Does it make you feel special just to be in the same country?
I feel like there's already a American vibe there going, but the fact that it's like, hey, Yeezus is gonna do this track with you, and it's like, oh. But yeah, I definitely have to take it. I mean, I really, I don't know how really much else to really go about that.
Well, now you need to finish your drink because that was the last question.
Finish drink. Oh God.
You probably got a lot of drink there.
I still have a beer that I haven't really fucked with, so
You can leave the unopened one if you want.
It's mostly been shots, but
finish what you've got poured or what you've got open. You can save the rest for later.
Shit. All right. I mean, fuck. I still have an open beer and 2 shots. All right. So. But before we kill the stream off, just any sort of last remarks from our curator Panda. I mean, any questions, comments, concern, anything like any improvements you think would be cool, anything like that.
I feel like needs more video. I don't know. We had a little bit of video issues. We need to get that sorted out.
Yeah, and I got to figure out what that deal is.
Other than that, nah. Didn't seem like. I mean, we got a lot of questions. Nothing was wrong.
Okay, cool.
Everybody learned stuff. At least I did about things that I really don't care about in the slightest. But
so we did learn something. It's like Snapple. You might not like the flavor, but once you pop the top, oh look, the sun is hot. Yeah, you just learned stuff.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
We learned your hierarchy of fandom. So where does quote Yeezus fall on this the hierarchy?
Now Yeezus is the deity that John Cena doth pray to.
So where does that put him here?
Much like Madoka, he is a concept. He is far above.
I think you're just gonna have to do like a video or something just on your little hierarchy. Where
you know what? I'd have to actually take some time and figure out what the fuck that hierarchy actually is.
just make a chart.
I'd be okay with this.
So it's like Kanye West falls here, and then Kobe Bryant is here.
See, Kanye West isn't even a part of the chart. Kanye West is the backdrop of the chart. He is the foundation of the chart. He transcends the very program I'd use for making the chart.
You know, we just need to get you that book about Kanye West and philosophy.
I don't need the book to know that he preaches the gospel.
But would you read it?
And to know that I need to wake up early on Sunday and dress in my Sunday best just so I can listen to his album.
I don't think so. I think you need to cut Footloose. Because I had to bring Kenny Loggins up.
Fuck Kenny Loggins.
So where does Kenny Loggins fall on this chart?
He falls off the chart, alright? Fuck Kenny Loggins. I won't do it, and I won't allow him to be in my stream
Next time you
anymore.
do this, I'm gonna get a mob of people just to post Kenny Loggins questions for your thing.
Listen, I will delete every last question. It's not happening.